welcome to the industry analysis for Cuppcar. So we are in the car dealership industry, right? We sell new cars, we sell old cars or used cars, we arrange finance and insurance, and we also sell parts and service through our 214 dealerships. So the aim of this document is to look at the industry, get familiar with the industry, right? We are also going to look at key trends, risks, and the future of the industry. In addition to all of that, we are also going to look at some key facts and inputs that you can use in your answer in the exam to make your answer better. So in the document, we'll look at an overview of the industry. We'll look at some key market drivers and trends. We'll look at critical success factors. We'll also look at what the challenges are in the industry. We'll also have a brief look at Porter's 5 forces analysis for the industry. Then we'll look at some real world companies before finishing off by looking at some news and events. Okay, so let's look at an overview of the industry first of all. The global car dealership industry size has been valued at US $4.3 trillion in 2023. So as you can understand, this is a huge industry, right? This is a very, very large industry. So it is also anticipated that the industry will grow at a rate of 4% in the next 5 years. The COVID-19 pandemic harmed the growth of the car dealership market as a shutdown and lockdown of manufacturing activities and dealerships of major OEMs or original equipment manufacturers resulted in a halt in demand in the first half of 2020. Supply chain issues still prevail in the industry. Yes. So supply chain issues has been a constant issue for the last 3 years in the industry due to the pandemic. So they still experience these supply chain issues where they can't provide proper supply for the demand that's available from the market. Therefore, used cars have gone up in price and it has caused this huge issue in the market. As the automotive industry expands, substantial investments in new technologies like in connected cars, electric cars, autonomous cars by major manufacturers are expected to support the market's growth in the medium term. Yes. So there we discussed about 3 important sort of types of cars, right? Connected cars. So connected cars are cars which are connected to the internet, right? So they can receive over-the-air updates, right? Or they are called OTA updates, over-the-air updates. So you can, the car can get better over time by getting updates like your phone, right? So such cars are known as connected cars. So most modern cars are actually connected. Then of course, electric cars. That's going to be a huge trend in the coming years. Also, autonomous cars. That is already a trend actually. So it's going to become even more prominent in the years to come. So all of this will propel the growth of the car dealership industry. The growing presence of automotive dealers coupled with consumer inclination towards a hassle-free buying experience is anticipated to further enhance the market growth in the coming years. The key word here is hassle-free buying experience. So customers really appreciate a convenient buying process. So it's important that as Cuppcar, we focus on a hassle-free, convenient buying experience for all our customers. However, issues like inventory shortages have been caused by numerous supply chain disruptions. Furthermore, the growing preference of consumers for online purchases over showroom experience poses challenges for market growth. Yes, so we already spoke about these supply chain issues that are in the market. That's a big issue in the market. In addition to that, consumers are more inclined to purchase online without visiting a showroom. So the traditional car dealership industry, the traditional car dealership model might be challenged due to this. So car dealerships must look at this very carefully and ensure that they are ahead of the curve, right? They need to ensure that they have a good website, they have a good online presence, right? So all of which Cuppcar currently has, which is a very, very positive positive thing from the side of Cuppcar. Despite such challenges, technological advancements in dealer management systems like AI, cloud computing, data analytics, etc., are expected to further propel demand in the market. Yes. So from this, you can see how important technology is in the market, right? In the industry. So fortunately, Cuppcar already has a IT director, right? So they will be able to oversee all of these important aspects of the car dealership market where using artificial intelligence, right? So data analytics, data mining, all of these different techniques to identify trends in the market and be proactive in our approach to ensure that we stay ahead of the curve. And in doing so, we'll also be able to develop a competitive advantage. Factors such as the adoption of omni-channel retail strategies and the growing consumer interest in certified used cars are expected to support the growth of the market in the future. So what are omni-channel retail strategies? That's a very important thing to know about, right? Omni-channel retail strategy. So omni-channel retail strategies mean that it's important to ensure that all of your all of the different aspects of the business, may it be online or physical, work seamlessly together. So a customer who has placed an order online or who has looked at a car online must be able to seamlessly come to your showroom and look at the same car. And in doing so, the car dealership has to ensure that the process the customer goes through is seamless and very convenient. That's what omnichannel means, right? Not being sort of only in one channel, but having a good integration, having good communication between the different sales channels available. That's very important for future success. In addition to that, there's a growing consumer interest in certified used cars. So certified used cars are used cars that are taken to a dealership, and the dealership gives a certification saying these are good used cars. We give a certification saying these are cars of good quality, right? Used cars, yes, but they are of a very high quality. So the demand for such cars is also growing. Actually, with the supply chain issues that the industry had in the recent past, certified used cars actually were very popular. But now, of course, with the market recovering and the supply chain issues subsiding slowly, again, new cars are becoming popular. But of course, the popularity of used cars will still remain high because young families would prefer a used car over a new car because of the cost saving they can experience through that. So here this says, a price war is coming to a dealership near you. Okay, so as you all know, there was a huge supply chain issue in the market during the past about 3 years that actually resulted in the prices of cars going up exponentially, right? The prices of used and new vehicles both increased at a very rapid rate, right? So what they're saying is now as supply chains are recovering, it is more than likely that in 2024, there is going to be more supply than demand. When that happens, prices of cars is going to go down because they have to move inventory, right? So they're saying, wait for a bit. There might be a price war coming to a dealership near you where you will be able to buy a new car for cheaper than right now. So that is also something to think about. And another thing to think about from the perspective of Cuppcar. If something like that happens where supply is greater than the demand, it once again can harm the profitability of Cuppcar because we will have to give more discounts, right? That is going to harm the profitability of our company. Okay, so hope you learned about the car dealership industry in this document, and please use whatever you learned from this document in your answer to show the examiner that you really know about the industry and that you deserve a great mark in the exam. So wish you all the very best with your exam. Thank you so much for listening.